response. Box 62 is now sounding for a report of a structure fire for engines 3, 6, 9, 15, ladder 4, rescue 1, battalion 34 to respond. Report of possible victims trapped. Be advised, we now have a report of a child trapped on the second floor with smoke showing. Attention battalion 34, engine 6. Dispatch, engine 6 is on scene. We have a two-story dwelling with smoke showing.
Welcome, I'm Todd Carroll from the hit show Rescue Me and the grandson of a New Haven firefighter. I found out firsthand as a kid how firefighters place themselves in harm's way each and every day. I feel this program will not only give you a better understanding of what firefighters do, but also how important fire safety is.
This program will answer the questions most often asked by policymakers, kids, and parents at fire department presentations. Matt and Madison, can you tell us what the questions are?
Why does it take so many firefighters and fire trucks to put out a fire? What's more dangerous, the smoke or the fire? Why are the firefighters on the roof? Won't the fire wake me up?
Recruit firefighters, elected officials, and the public must understand the danger that a house fire presents to occupants and firefighters alike. On average, 100 firefighters die in the line of duty with an additional 81,000 injured.
Hey, I'm Mike Lombardi, the Probie from the hit show Rescue Me. It's hard to imagine that there are over 1 million fires reported each year, and an average close to 4,000 of our friends and neighbors die in fires, with another 20,000 injured. Fires claim more lives than any other natural disaster. Fire unchecked is a dragon, untamed and merciless.
Our goal is to enhance fire safety and make sure my dad comes home.
Hollywood has given a false perception of what it's like at a fire. Little smoke and a fire that stays small so the actor can run through it without getting injured just isn't true to life. America's bravest respond to a structure fire every 20 seconds. In many communities, firefighters are grossly understaffed for the task at hand. There is a popular misconception that adequate staffing is equal to how many firefighters are able to show up at a fire. The error of this thinking is that for firefighters to safely, efficiently, and effectively combat a house fire, these firefighters must arrive within minutes of each other.
A simple house fire in our city requires 24 personnel to arrive on the first alarm. This ensures that we meet our goal of life safety, incident stabilization, and property conservation.
A fire engine carries water and hose. Either the first or second engine company will establish water supply. The company will require 4 personnel for this task. Engines carry an average of 500 gallons of water. This supply inside a fire will last less than 5 minutes. Oozing water while fighting a fire can kill. Also, a firefighter assigned to the engine in full gear will carry an additional 66 pounds of protective clothing and tools. The engine crew is responsible for stretching hose with the goal of locating, confining, and extinguishing the fire. The fire hose, also referred to as the attack line, will deliver approximately 160 gallons per minute. The ladder or truck company is staffed with 4 and is responsible for forcible entry, rescue, ventilation, and laddering the building. The ladder is usually 100 feet tall. The inside crew will force the door for the engine company.
Okay, got the door?
All floors of a house should be searched twice by different crews. Smoke is banked down to the floor, and visibility on the second floor may be near zero. This dangerous condition is because the open staircase serves as a chimney for smoke and fire gases. It is because of the open staircase that the floor above the fire is often the most dangerous. Firefighters will rely on their senses and technology to find victims.
Firefighters are trained to search using a systematic approach.
On average, 83% of civilian fire deaths occur in the home. Smoke inhalation is one of the leading causes of death for firefighters and civilians, followed by burns and crushing injuries. Moreover, victims are most often found in bedrooms and around escape routes. Firefighters break windows to ventilate the structure, thereby both increasing oxygen levels and reducing carbon monoxide levels.
In a fire, it is the smoke that's the primary killer. This is not the kind of campfire smoke that you might know. but instead a chemical cocktail composed of over 2,000 highly toxic gases.
Here we need to stress that sleeping with the door closed will greatly increase your chance of being rescued.
Out of 105 autopsies reviewed for fire victims, carbon monoxide, hydrogen cyanide, hydrogen chloride, and acrolein were all contributing factors to the victim's death.
The public's misconception that a fire will wake you up is wrong. Carbon monoxide will put the victim in a deeper sleep and then kill them.
Hydrogen cyanide that works to confuse and then kill are just 2 of the 1,000 reasons why it's critical that you have a working smoke detector in your house.
Don't let the smoke kill you before you wake up. Have a family evacuation plan. Make sure the little ones know what to do in case of a fire before it happens. Make sure they know their escape route. Know where to meet outside the building.
Fire prevention is everybody's responsibility. Unfortunately, society will continue to be plagued by fire. It's the fire company officer's responsibility to ensure the safety of the crew while implementing the tactics shown here.
One officer will manage each company, implementing tactics that support the overall operational objectives. Sound decisions made by the officers are based on training, experience, and knowledge, coupled with the courage to lead.
The first hose line is stretched to the seat of the fire. As the truck company is searching, the engine will face near to zero visibility. At times, the only way to find the fire is to feel the heat. The engine will place the line between the victims and the fire, while the ladder and rescue company crew search. The engine will apply water in short bursts to maintain the thermal layering of the room. This is why we teach the public to crawl. The air is much hotter at the top and contains the most carbon monoxide. Firefighters from the second engine will stretch their hose line either to back up the first or stretch to the floor above the fire. Fire can extend through the floor, walls, and often travel up pipe and wire chases. Fire may also extend from one window to the window above. Firefighters cut a hole to draw the fire up and out. This is what firefighters refer to as opening up the structure. This slows horizontal fire spread. Vertical ventilation will reduce the heat and toxic gases in the fire, while increasing visibility, allowing the engine company to advance to the seat of the fire. Firefighters on the roof usually require the use of a saw and an axe to make the hole. Cutting a large hole decreases the chance of backdraft and flashover. Backdrafts are rare, but can occur when a fire is in the smoldering stage and oxygen concentrations are low. Flashover occurs when all the room's contents and the fire gases in the room reach their ignition temperature at the same time. You are seeing a pre-flashover. Flashover is common, and the signs include rapid heat buildup, rollover, and a rapid loss of visibility.
Rollover indicates that the gases, such as carbon monoxide, are reaching their ignition temperature, and as they leave the room, the gases reach the right mixture with oxygen and ignite.
A flashover signifies that the structure is now involved in fire, not just the contents. The third engine's hose line will be at the direction of the chief or incident commander. This hose line may be positioned to the attic or may be directed to protect an exposure, a building that is nearby.
The fire chief's role is to coordinate the fire attack, maintain personal accountability of fire crews, and continually evaluate the need for more resources. The chief will adjust operational tactics based on both information that he observes and information that is transmitted to him from on-scene fire officers.